Hello YouTube, welcome back to another model aircraft review. This time it's going to be another double review. I apologize for doing a lot of these double reviews. I'll try to get some single reviews out more in the future, but this is one that I really wanted to do for a while now. It's going to be today of the Phoenix models, 1/4 scale, Saudi Arabian Airlines Boeing 777-300ER, both in the regular livery and also the Watan Al-Majed Landmarks livery. So yeah, I purchased both these models from the hobby store where I get most of my models from, Greyland Station in Chicago, but I purchased them at different times. This one I bought in 2014 and this one I got like last month. So yeah, so anyways, let's take a look at the boxes. We'll start with the right side with the Phoenix with the regular livery. So as you see at the top, we have Boeing 777-300ER. In the middle we have the picture of the aircraft, and then we have the Saudi Arabian logo and the registration, which is HZ-AK13 or Hotel Zulu-Alpha Kilo 13. And here's the sides of the box. And also this model was made before Saudi Arabian changed their name back to Saudia. And they changed their name back to Saudia back in like 2014 or something. And this was also made before they joined the SkyTeam Alliance, because there's no SkyTeam logo on the plane. And this model was released 2013. In Saudi Arabian, they joined the SkyTeam Alliance 2014, I think. So, yeah. Here's the back. Limited edition Saudi Arabian written in English and Arabic, and then the emblem of Saudi Arabian. So, yeah. And then here is the Watan Al-Majed livery box. We got Boeing 777-300ER at the top. The computer-generated image of the plane in the middle, Saudia, which is the updated name of Saudi Arabian, English and Arabic, and then we have the registration, which is HZ-AK13 or Hotel Zulu-Alpha Kilo 28, and then we have 1/4 scale Platinum Series, sides of the box, yeah, and then in the background, as you can see, this is a more recent release, so Phoenix's boxes are a bit cooler. In the background, it looks to be some sort of archaeological historic site in Saudi Arabia. That's kind of what it looks like to me. It might be some sort of historical site. I can't really tell. On the back, we have limited edition and Saudia, all that stuff again. And then this is another historical building. I don't know what it is. I think it might be Masmak Fort, which is located in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I could be wrong. This might be the back side of Masmak Fort. But I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure what this place is. So if anybody knows, please tell me in the comments below. So let me just put that back, and now let's go ahead and bring in the models themselves. Alright, so here are the models. So we'll start on the right side with the regular, the current, I guess, normal livery 777. So as you can see, there are differences actually between the two liveries. As you can see, we have Saudi Arabian written here, and the other one, it says Saudia, and I'll point out some more differences later on. So yeah, so anyways, let's get started with the review. So we'll start with the nose section. So first off, we got the cockpit windows here, and then the windshield wipers, the radome there, it says God bless you written in both English and Arabic, and then we have the fleet number of the plane, which is 13. Usually we would see the fleet number on the nose gear door, but Saudia puts it underneath the nose, which is nice. We have the two overwing L1 and L2 doors. We got the Saudi Arabia flag. We also have the IATA logo down there. We got the Saudi Arabian titles here in English and Arabic. It says Saudia in Arabic there. We got the GE90 115B engines, which are really nicely done. You can't really see the fan blades, but you can see just barely. You got the overwing exit door with the egress arrows. You can see arrows there, and then on the raked wingtip you can see the red navigation light. You also got the landing gear down there. They do roll. Then we move along. We have another exit door here, and then the aft door with the registration again, and then we have the tail with the two swords, the palm tree and the crescent moon there, and then there's the APU, the horizontal stabilizer, and then we also got antennas and a hump here, and the other antennas right there. So yeah, Now let's take a look at the other side. This aircraft still does wear this livery. This is this older Saudi Arabian livery. Saudia hasn't really said they're not gonna. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna repaint them back into the Saudia livery. I'll explain later. But yeah, on the other side we just have the cargo doors. There's the first one, and then the other two are back there. So then we do also have the green navigation light on the wing here. Alright, so let's just take a look at the underside of the model. You can see we've got, I don't know why it's focused. Okay, we got the nose gear doors, the Phoenix logo there, the main landing gear. The registration is underneath the left wing. The stand hole, the RAT system, ram air turbine, which is the rectangle you see there, and nothing really else. And one thing that's cool about Phoenix is, I've mentioned this before, but Phoenix models, they were the first company that I believe put these pivoting wheels on their models, which is really nice. You can adjust it just like the real 777s. You can adjust it, so it's really cool. So yeah, as I was saying regarding the Saudia liveries, as you know, Saudia Airlines, this was their older livery, Saudi Arabian. Up until like all their newer planes wear this livery. This is a special livery, but all the newer planes have the Saudia writing instead of Saudi Arabian. Saudia hasn't said if they're going to be repainting all the planes in this livery to the Saudia titles. I would highly doubt it, because it's literally there's literally no difference. Only just the wording is different. So I highly doubt that they would repaint them all. But there are some differences between the two liveries. As you see, obviously the main difference is the Saudi Arabian titles and the Saudia titles on the new one. Also on the engines we have the Saudi emblem. Well, the I don't even know what that is, but it's on the engines in the new livery, and on the old one it's not there. And on the tail, you can see it's some light blue down here, whereas on the new one it's just all one color. It's a bit darker. And so yeah, so that's just some quick differences. Now I'll just show you the Watan Al-Majed 777. So yeah, so we'll start with the nose. As you can see, we've got the cockpit windows here, the SkyTeam logo. God bless you is written in English and Arabic, and it's a bit smaller, and it's underneath the cockpit windows as opposed to being right behind the cockpit. Also got the fleet number, which is 28. Registration of the plane is HZ-AK13. Got the nose cone there. The IATA logo is now underneath the nose. It's pretty much on the nose as opposed to being it over here. SkyTeam logo, like I said, and then we have the L1 and L2 doors, the Saudi Arabia flag, Saudi written in English and Arabic. Then we have the nose gear again. We have the G90-115B engines, which are a bit different. There's no white dot in the middle like there is on the other one. Got the palm tree, two swords, and the crescent moon on the tail. And then we have the overwing exit door with the egress arrows and then all that stuff. And then we have the raked wingtip. You have the R4 door right there. And I'll get into the livery later on, don't worry. And we have the aft door here, and then the tail, and then the registration HZ-AK28. So now let's get into the livery and explain everything. So basically this livery is called the Watan Al-Majed livery, or as other people call it, the famous landmarks of Saudi Arabia, as it shows all of the famous Saudi Arabian landmarks on the plane. And this livery was created, I believe, it was put on the plane in celebration of Saudi Arabia's, I believe, 85th National Day or 70, something like that. So yeah, alright, so first off, we got a bunch of landmarks here, and I'll try to name them off. I did some research, so I do know a few of them. So this first one right here, if I can get my pointer over here, this first one is, I believe this is Dhumat Al-Jandal, which is a archaeological site or historical site in Saudi Arabia. I sadly was not able to find out what these two are, but if anybody knows, please comment below. Then this one is Madain Salah, I don't exactly. I think it's also another. It's one of those archaeological sites in Saudi Arabia. I think this one might. It looks like a castle to me. I'm not sure. It's either a castle, not castle, but some historical site, or I think this might be Mount Arafah. Mount Arafah, where it's especially important site for Hajj. So I'm not sure what that is. Then we have Masmak Fort. This is located in Riyadh, historical site. And then we have the Masjid Al-Haram, which is the Grand Mosque with the Kaaba. So yeah, this is Masjid Al-Haram located in Makkah, Saudi Arabia, right in the middle of the plain. And then right back there is Freedom I think it's called Freedom Tower or something like that. It's a tower, I believe that's that's located in Riyadh, I think. I forgot the name of it, but it's definitely a tower located in Riyadh. I think it was like Freedom Tower or something like that. Then we have Masjid Al-Nabawi, which is the Prophet's, peace be upon him, masjid, mosque in Medina, Saudi Arabia. And then I don't know what that is. Then we have the King's Fountain in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. That's what that is. That's water coming off. And then this is the Al-Khobar Water Tower, which is located, I believe, near Bahrain or something, but it's in Saudi Arabia, so that's cool. And then we have the Watan Al-Majed written in Arabic, and we have 2 antennas there. And then on the top, we just have some cut here in emergency signs there. Right now, looking onto the other side, it's definitely just the same. All the landmarks are all the same. We just have the cargo doors. You can see there's the first one, and then the other 2 are back there. And then, like I said, the antennas, the hump, and then another antenna over there. Alright, now let's look at the underside of the model. See the nose gear doors, the registration underneath the left wing, the landing gear which pivot and roll, the Phoenix logo, stand hole, the landing gear doors which are nicely added, and then the RAT system there. And yeah, so that is the model. A few comparisons between the 2 molds. There's a bit differences, as the landing gears are different between the 2 models. You can see there is the older one, and then there's the newer one. I prefer this one's landing gears because they look a bit nicer and more sturdy rather than this one. I don't really like the silver coloring. It just makes it look a little weird, but this one makes it look much more realistic with the whitish coloring. I really like it. The cockpit windows are also different. Let me actually bring in the other one. You can see the cockpit windows are different, which is a little weird. But I do like the one on the right more. So yeah, those are just some slight differences that I picked up between the 2 models. Also, I don't really know, but to me, they look kind of different when they're like, here's the first one. Looks like this when it's set up like that, and then on the other one it looks a bit weirder or more different. You can see, I don't know if you guys picked that up, but it just looks a bit different to me. I don't know why, but yeah. So that's gonna do it for this review video. Hope you all enjoyed. It was a bit longer than usual, so I apologize for that, but I just had a lot to talk about in this video. Let me know what you guys think of the models, and this is a new setup I'm doing. I'm filming this in my room actually, instead of the usual place I film. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this new location. I always like you guys' feedback. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. Comment, like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.